I join other members in paying tribute to all of those affected by this terrible tragedy, the families of those affected, and to honourable friends and members in this House, including the Honourable Member for Kingston upon Hull North and the Honourable Member for Worthing West and my honourable friend, for Stratford-upon-Avon. And I pay tribute, actually, to the Honourable new Member for Oxford East for delivering her maiden speech in this important debate. Madam Deputy Speaker, I am speaking today because I want to give a voice to my constituent, who members will understand wishes to remain anonymous. He was born with haemophilia. He had to endure this terrible chronic condition, and the treatment for that condition has in fact poisoned him, because he has been infected with both HIV and with hepatitis C. And those infusions have condemned him to a life of pain, of serious medication which have themselves their own side effects, of major surgery, and of worry. Worry seems a very inadequate word to describe the constant weight that must be on his mind and the minds of those who love him each and every day of his life, because this episode, this tragedy, has affected every single day of his life, and it has affected his life in every single aspect of it, from his marriage to his ability to work to his family. He told me recently that he and his wife have told their grown-up child of his condition and of his infections, because, as he said to me, when is the right time to tell your child that you have HIV and hepatitis C? And so my constituent welcomes today's announcement. He asks, please, for a Hillsborough-style inquiry because, as has been said before, he says people affected by this do not have time on their side. And here, Madam Deputy Speaker, I must declare an interest because I speak as a barrister. I very, very much hope that this public inquiry will ensure that public money is directed towards those who need it most, namely the victims and their families, not on massively expensive trial or tribunal costs. And I put that warning out there to any former colleagues of mine in the legal profession. But finally, Madam Deputy Speaker, I'm conscious of the wish of other colleagues to speak in this debate. I'd like to talk about a school photograph that my constituent brought in to a surgery. It was a photograph like any other school photograph, children smiling, teachers on either end of the row. But this photograph was different because it showed my constituent's class at his specialist school that he had to go to because of his medical condition. 8 of his fellow pupils, of his school friends, had haemophilia. 4 of those 8 are now dead as a result of contaminated blood infections, and another one is so ill that in his early 50s he is forced to live in a specialist care home because of the way in which his body has been left. My constituent, like the thousands of others that we have heard about today, are the victims of a terrible episode in our national life. They have fought for justice for 30 years, and I would like to thank this Prime Minister and this government for listening and for acting. And I very much hope that this inquiry delivers answers for them.